I'm basically building a shed, but like a man cave shed really, bit of a retreat. Got 4 kids up in the house down there, so I need a bit of a retreat, and I just think somewhere sort of private to do me videos, you know. So anyway, you wanted to know what was going on, so I obviously haven't started filming from the start. I'll chuck some photos in and stuff like that so you can see the very start of it. But if what you want to see is a bit of progress and see what I'm doing, you're very welcome. I didn't think anyone would be interested, to be honest with you, but anyway, it's had an interesting response. So yeah, so in we go. As I say, I'll flash up a few plans and bits and pieces that I've done maybe, but basically I don't know what I'm doing realistically. I don't do this, I fit bathrooms, but I'm trying to make it as secure and as sturdy as I can. I want to basically have my own studio in here for doing the videos, somewhere that's sort of quiet and soundproofed. I say quiet, there's someone drilling in the background, but you know, somewhere quiet, somewhere soundproofed, and also a little bit of a man cave, a little bit of a games room. I've wanted a pinball machine for 20 odd years, probably more than 20 years. So it'll give me a space to get a pinball machine, which I'll put here. I'll sort of show you. Anyway, let me spin it around. I'll show you around, and you can see what's going on. But basically, I've been putting it off, putting this off for years, really. As the garden's a shit on, we just basically started to get the other end sorted out. But from that tree onwards is sort of my area. This is going to come down as well. I built it for the kids at the Wendy house. They've outgrown it and don't play in it anyway. So anyway, basically I'm thinking here is almost like a little desk here where I sit down, do my videos, and then there'll be some lights into the wall and lights above, so a good light in. There'll be internet run to there as well, and the door will sort of be there. If I show you what, so like looking at it from that direction, that's where it'll be facing, so that will be the back of the room. As I say, like a pinball there sort of thing. Yeah, door there. But there's so much to do. I've got the, without boring you with detail, this is the damp-proof membrane. I'm doubling up on it. I'm going to, just because, as I say, I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm bolting, I'm putting bolts in on all of it, and I'm just tying this thing in together at the moment because I've had to wait. It's sort of stopped really. I needed a new blade for my saw. But anyway, we've got a damp-proof membrane underneath. There's going to be another one going on top of that. All on here, we've got something called breathable membrane. The roof's got to be done. There's just so much work. But yeah, got a new blade for the saw, which I'll tell you what, it goes through it like a knife through butter. I'll show you. Old blade, I don't think it's focusing. This here, that, oh, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. I'll give it a whirl. I'll show you. Butter. And there are not many things in life as satisfying as a new blade. Maybe like a piss when you really need one. Masturbation. Chocolate eclairs. Just eating generally. Drinking. Actually, it's quite a lot more satisfying than a new blade, but that new blade is very, very good and makes the job really easy. This timber that I'm putting in here, I don't know if you can see, it's just twisted, it's completely pissed. Number one, I can't afford to go and get another bit because I've already cut it, and I need to get it up. I can't keep taking these twisted bits back, so I'm going to put a bolt through there and try and close up that gap by pulling it in together. Hopefully over time it will sort of set back into shape. Once that's done, I can put the next load of damp course in under, which, believe it or not, is already under there. I've just got to feed it through. There you go, that's pulled that in pretty well along there, so I'm happy with that. I'll just show you what it's stood on basically, because this whole area's got to be level, it just has to be. What on earth is that? Is that an Oreo biscuit?
It's an Oreo ice cream.
It's huge.
I know.
Step back a bit, mate. Cheers. Right, it's got to go on these pads. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's another 2 basic pads all the way along. I could have put it on. I could have dug all this out and poured a load of cement in there, a load of concrete, sorry, built it up. But number 1, it's just really expensive. I don't have the money. Number 2, it's really labour intensive. And number 3, this ground gets quite soggy. So even if I'd done that, I still would have had to lift it off the ground. So what is, I just dug footings and cemented these cement blocks in. What we're going to have to do is, otherwise we get rodents under here, we're going to fill all this in. I've got some more. Got a load of concrete, which I am going to just mix up and pour in there. Bloody phone, hold on. That was Gio on that phone, new phone. 2 days old, cracking it. It's got a crack. Anyway, there you go. That's what happens when the case comes later than the phone. That's it for an update really. It is. It's where it is. There you go. Give you an idea of the height. Loads to do. Loads to do. Loads to do, isn't there?
Yeah.
Well, you've done nothing, have you?
Yeah.
No.
I've helped ruin the blocks.
He's helped ruin the blocks. There we go. Are you going to be allowed in there?
Yes.
Don't fall through that.
I know.
He's cool.
Pardon?
Is he alright? What's the matter with him?
No, he's not stinging you.
He was not going to sting me, is he? He's a bee.
I thought bees sting you.
No, that stinger nice. He don't look very well, this one.
Shall we give him some paracetamol?
Are you joking or what? Do you know what we give him? We give him some sugary water. Apparently like sugary water. Let's go get some. What's that? I don't even know if it works. I'm sure he's going to hurry up.
He is a bit.
He's moving a bit now. He's moving. Oh, he's getting his mojo back. Go on, mate. That's the spirit. He's buzzing now.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. Look, he's gone hyper.